My name is Fiona and I'm the Chief Winemaker here at Seppeltsfield Estate in the heart of the Barossa Valley. Seppeltsfield was established in 1851 by the Seppelt family. Joseph and Joanna Seppelt were escaping religious persecution in Europe and they moved to the new colony of South Australia. They were also very philanthropic and paid for the passage of many other families to come out to the new colony with them. Just under an hour from Adelaide, the Seppeltsfield Estate is located in the heart of the Barossa Valley, near the township of Greenock. You know you're close to Seppeltsfield when you find yourself driving through the Avenue of Palms. A visitor to Seppeltsfield Estate will be immediately struck by the village feel of the estate. As you walk past the picnic grounds towards our cellar door, there's palms, there's bluestone walls and beautiful heritage buildings. I am standing in the jewel in the crown in Seppeltsfield. This is our Centennial Cellar. This cellar houses the longest unbroken line of year-dated tawnies in the world. As a visitor to Seppeltsfield, you can come up to this hallowed cellar and taste your birth year. An amazing experience as you stand there and contemplate a wine that was made in the year of your birth. At Seppeltsfield, we make wines that interpret the vintage and each of our vineyard sites. We're looking for wines that are flavoursome, but medium weight and lively. Wines that can be enjoyed immediately, but also with an eye to ageability. We're really excited about our new label at Seppeltsfield. It's a bold, contemporary interpretation of our history. The original insignia from 1877, the star and crown, is front and centre on the label, and the blue draws its cues from an old vermouth bottle, and the shape of the label is from a cherry brandy bottle. Just a fantastic, contemporary interpretation of our history. We have two new tiers in our table wine portfolio range here at Seppeltsfield. The first tier we refer to as bench blends, Ec3 and Ec4. These wines are about the art of blending or assemblage. So it's the winemakers at the tasting bench with all the components coming up with a wine that's greater than the sum of its parts. Ec3 is a contemporary interpretation of traditional Portuguese varieties, in this instance Tinta Cao, Tinta Amarela and Touriga. The wine is modern, medium weight, bright, crunchy and aromatic. Actually, it's just really delicious. Ec4 is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and Shiraz, the great Australian dry red blend. This wine is far more classic in its winemaking, its maturation and its characteristics. Another tier in the Seppeltsfield table wine portfolio is the Grounds range. The Grounds takes its inspiration from a regional project which looked to put some science behind what great growers and winemakers have known anecdotally for years. And that is, the Barossa is not one big homogeneous blob of Shiraz. It's a patchwork of colour and movement and nuance. The first wine in our Grounds range is the Westing. The Westing is sourced from the western reach of the Barossa Valley. This wine is very typically Barossan. Broad-shouldered, ripe dark fruit, lots of chewy tannin. The second wine in our Grounds range is the Easting. The Easting is sourced from our Eden Valley vineyard. This wine is medium weight, has a beautiful core of blue fruits, touches of sage, very aromatic and pure. Seppeltsfield has been here since 1851 and it's a very important part of the Australian winemaking landscape. As the current custodians, we look forward to putting down wines that will continue the unbroken line of year-dated tawnies and build an exciting new table wine range for the future.